small worry. Yeah. Now we live here, just come to visit here. Yeah, this sort of weekend.
Welcome to Bern, Switzerland, and the 2017 Bernese Ladies Cup coming to you live from the curling ban Almend in Bern. We are going to feature this afternoon the game between Wang from China and Margarita Sigfridsson from Sweden. And this is the team, the Chinese team. Yan Zhu, Jin Liu, Rui Wang and Wang skipping. And of course, Wang has been away from the game for a year or two and came back this season. And for Sweden, we have the very experienced team of skip Margarita Sigfridsson leading, playing the first stones, but skipping Maria Wennerström, Christina Bertrup at third, and Sissy Ostlund is the player of the last stones. And this is the inside of the Bern Curling Club, rather splendid 8-sheet facility. Very well positioned next to the motorway network and also fairly close to the middle of Bern. So the preliminaries are just about over. So this event has 32 teams participating, 8 sheets of ice, 2 main times to start with, 16 teams in the first round and then 16 in the second round of games, and it's played to a triple knockout format. This really means you can lose the first game and then you go into a B division, and then you can lose another game and you're in the C division, and as long as you keep winning there you can come back to the last playoff stages. If you keep winning in B till you have knocked everyone out of there, you also have some spots in the playoffs, last 8, and of course the fast way through is to go through the A division. So Sissy Ostlund is holding the brush for Sigfridsson with this first stone in the first end. 8 ends will be played. So this is their third game and they're in the A-League still. They haven't lost a game. And pretty close to the house. Not a bad shot from Margarita. She's played that thousands of times, I would think, over her long career. Former European champions and world champion Sissy Ostlund is not, but the Sigfridsson team under Maria Pritz, world champions, and Wang, she won the Worlds in Korea back in 2009. So second stone of lead player. And Ju in this first end. Also just trying to come round the guard and be fully covered. Bad. So I'm Richard Harding, and with me this afternoon we have Rafaela Kaiser. Thank you for joining us, Rafaela.
Hello.
Welcome to this game, and we're looking forward to your input and thoughts on how it's going to be played. You, of course, a skip in your own right.
Yep.
Out through injury at the moment.
Yes, that's true. Pull my muscle, but hopefully be back soon, guys.
So Maria Wennerström, second player for Sweden. Very experienced. Just trying to come past these guards by nothing and take at least one of these out successfully. All the games played over 8 ends, 1 extra end if required, if the games are tied up. If this game is tied at equal score after 8 ends, there'll be 1 more end played. So Jinli Liu, second for China. Again, just trying to follow the same path as her lead. This one looks a bit wider. Just trying to maybe come right round behind the back one. So not quite.
Quite an offensive start right at the beginning with the 2 center guards. Usually we see lots of defensive first ends.
Eller bakkant och försöka träffa skotten. Ja. Det var ju bra finish där. Precis, du känner jag dock inte så mycket på att göra där. Vi blir ju fryst på den här, tänkte jag. Ja. Vart hamnar vi om vi stannar här då? Så det blir en vik in för dem, men alltså jag har inget jättebra alternativ. Du kan få spela en bakhandsfart om du vill. Jag kan höra om de gillar det överhuvudtaget. Jag tror att du har svårt att stanna på den här om man får göra bakhandsfart. Skotten, ja, men det kommer ju play jättemycket. Du kommer ju max träffa halv. Max, absolut max. Ja. Alltså jag är helt nöjd på chappen, jag ville bara se. Vi kan göra en bakhandsfart och så andra får vi försöka stanna lite kort då. Jag kan höra vad de tycker.
So a great deal of discussion for such an early stage in the game.
Försöka träffa skotten. Ja. Om ni gillar det.
And what's the call, Rafaela, do you think?
Not quite sure. I think she said something about hitting the red one in the inside half, but not sure if it's possible. Guards are pretty close to the house, so.
Still going to try and play down that outside line past their 2 centre guards.
Yeah, maybe just trying to tap it back a little bit.
I think in these circumstances that would be quite a good shot.
Yeah.
Leaving their own stone in front of the 2 reds.
Trying to set up something for the next shot. Yeah. Not a bad result.
12秒53秒力量。他那12秒4。
So this one too, a relatively shot. Just trying to tap things around in the house.
I think that
may have caught something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picked.
caught a little piece of dirt, but it is going to stop in the house. But absolutely nowhere near where she was hoping.
No, not really.
他刚出手他就喊藏，我都不知道咋的。出了就带下来了这个。
Yeah, nice opportunity now to play hit and roll, maybe.
多扫，你看，他说什么？他说呀，就扫脚后跟儿，4垒那儿我在扫。什么是脚后跟儿啊？
这个出手没送上去，直接带掉下来。
啥是脚没了？
没了。
啊？我的意思是说，
等上给我薅回来了。为啥呀？
你4垒那块儿
啊，
扫全场的，他就是他在那边研究是咱们扫全场，这是他平衡你扫回脚底下。
For Team Sweden in this game. I think it might have overcurled a bit. Yes, it has. She was hoping for the roll across to the left as we saw it there. Swedish third player, Christina Bertrup, also very experienced.
12秒就行 ，OK。12秒13秒。
So, for Bing Wang, another chance to try to play the shot that she didn't make the last time.
Spela den här tjejen sist. Nej. Jag tror den andra tjejen har varit förbi.
Doesn't look like that's what she was hoping for, because now the yellow one, yeah, well, it's half open, but you can see the red one, she can play hit and roll now behind the guards, lying two.
那边是掉的慢，进也掉稍微慢一点。
那你那咋整的？你那个？
我是出手带球了。
我看他们那个他投一个后边掉的还行。
我跟你说，我那是出手带球。
不是他投那个还行啊。
So another opportunity for Christina Bertrup to play an accurate takeout on this Chinese counter and roll in behind the cover. Sweeping quite vigorously, it looks as if it might be on the nose. And again, it overcurled,
Yeah.
or perhaps just not allowing enough ice there.
Maybe.
So the last stone of the third players. My goodness, she passed that by next to nothing. Super result though. Let it roll behind the two Swedish stones, which are half checked at the front, so there's no possibility of a raise onto that, or it's very tough.
Do you think the double race is possible, or?
Quite difficult though.
Yeah.
They're not going to have a try at that. They're just going to have a go at drawing right round behind. So this is our first view of Sissy Ostlund. Now playing fourth stones in the Sigfridsson lineup. This is her first stone in this game. In turn draw. Might need to curl a little bit. Well, it did curl at the end, but it will be able to be seen from the other end by Bingyu Wang with her first stone here in the first end. So giving the ice here is Yan Zhu, the lead for China. I think they may need to sweep this vigorously to get past everything. Well, good shot.
I think there's a possibility for a double takeout, don't you think so?
Behöver gå på det i alla fall. Den ligger en halv sten djupare. Så att det går på träff. Går att få ut den så. Bra. Såg ut så i spegeln men man visste inte riktigt. Ja.
I think Sweden could be lying 3 after this shot.
So the idea here is to take the visible stone out, catch it on the inside and just pop the other one out the side.
Exactly, but
Quite big weight anyway. This is the last stone of Sissy Oslund in this first end. She's not far away.
close.
Yes. The idea was right. However, she has moved it enough to leave Sweden lying 2, but not 3. Get another look at this. Hits the inside, connects with the shot stone, and moves it, but not quite enough to be lying 3 shots, as you suggested she might be.
Still nice shot, because China can only take 1 in the first end now.
Yes, it forces China to take a single point here. So the in-turn take out from Bingyu Wang in this first end. Looks pretty good. Has to hit and stick for 1, and she does.
Yeah, great first end.
That solid takeout from Bingyu Wang after 1 end here in this game. China will lead by 1 shot to nothing. Going into end 2.
加油！向这边来，我。哎。
15秒5，对不对？行，加油！
等会儿，咱们是红胡吧？
对。
吓死我了！我一瞅那边1比0，他拿个黄胡在那儿。
幸亏发现的及时。
咱们其实咋逆时，刚才冰姐不打了？
好。
逆时。 猜猜呀，hard hard hard。OK。30位。
Åt 20? Ja.
So in number 2 sees China commencing the play, and Yan Zhu placing her first stone in front of the house. Corner guard from Sweden. So the aim here is for the Chinese to try and steal a point because they don't have the last stone advantage. Of course, Sweden, who do have last stone, they'll be looking to score more than 1, 2 or 3, 2 at least, if they can. And so the preliminary setup, which we're going through here with the short guard and the corner guard, is all part of trying to achieve that end result by the end of this end. Pretty good attempt at a guard. There's a way through between there for Sissy Osland to play that shot.
Not a big port though.
Might be difficult to hold the shooter, yeah.
Är det 60? Det är bra. Löser det 80. Igenom. Vänta. Precis igenom. Precis igenom. Backholm. Backholm.
Not too much sweeping going on here. Needing to curl a little bit. Needing to curl quite a bit.
Not a really bad result because she now has 2 corner guards. So that's fine.
Well, how could help? Was it down for help?
不行，我扫哪边啊？到底
14秒到14秒5吧。
So on to the second players. Jinli Liu. See this gap and will reach the button with her shot. Well, quite a nice result, Rafaela.
Yeah, really nice top 4. Now Sigfridsson has to clear the guards. She tried to take some of the stones in the house with it, but couldn't quite. So she just cleared the guard.
So the second stone in this second end for Jinli Liu. Just hoping to replace the guard, I think, but it does creep into the house.
Yeah, a little bit too heavy now. They get a chance to play hit and roll behind the corner guard or the double.
So a hit to the nose would remove these two red stones. So important to get the placement of your stones just perfectly positioned, really. That was a little fortunate to get those two away, but out they went. Third player, Wang.
Nice guards. Didn't quite curl enough to cover the stone in the house properly. I think you can see it half now. Yeah, a little bit less.
Christina Bertrup. The first of her two stones in this end. Well, little mistake from her.
Didn't hit it enough. Just moved it over to the corner guard. So another chance for China to high one behind the center.
So, what do you think of that one? A little bit too deep.
Yeah, too deep, and you can almost see the entire stone. So I think now she's just gonna tap it back a little bit. Well, not a bad shot, but can't really see who's sitting shot rock right now.
It does look like China from overhead, I think, but there's another half end to go, so I'm sure it wouldn't be looking like that with 8 more stones to play. Chinese are aware that whatever they do, they can't really leave that lying there.
No, but you could just play freeze onto the yellow. Make it hard for Sweden to get more than one or to even get one.
还是要粘上的，粘上头的，粘上头完之后，如果线路好的话，能轻搓它一下也行，给它换一个位置。OK。不然的话，它现在这个位置打完这个的话，它也有2分留在那个位置。线路好的话，然后先往这头先跟抓来吧。行，加油。OK。
So skip stones to come here, and Bingyu Wang, this is her first one.
Still needs to curl.
下来了吗？多一点那个。不。力量还行，但是没下，就是没太下线。
I'm not sure if yellow's slaying shot right now.
Det är smidigare där. Jag är sugen på att träffa i håret.
Jag tror att det är våran, men vi vill väl liksom ha någon chans på fler, va?
Well, yeah.
Men där kan vi alltid ligga lite och hota.
Så jag tänkte att vi kan leda.
I think Bingyu Wang would be quite happy to see Sweden take 1 point. What she doesn't want is to have them taking more than one. And she's certainly got her red stones placed nicely to force that issue quite well here. I don't think there's an easy way for Sigfridsson to get 2 shots here.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
So the first of Cissi Östlund's 2 shots in this second end.
Men spela samma fart som dina då. 05. Bak 4 gärna. Ja! Bak 4. Bara kort. Bara kort. Gärna. Bak 4. Bak 4. Gärna ja. Bak 4. Ja! Bak 4. Nästan bak 8. Räcker då. Bra. Oj, akta stenen.
I'm not quite sure how she's getting 2 out of this now.
In fact, if Bingyu Wang comes round from the in-turn, as we look at it from left to right onto the Swedish stone and taps it back, it's going to be really tough for Sweden even to get 1 stone here.
Exactly.
So she can push that yellow stone of the Swedish off the button just to the back ring and leave her red Chinese stone lying just in front of where the yellow is at the moment. It's going to be really tough for Cissi Östlund to take a point at all.
Yeah, or even if she guards her red stone that's lying second right now, I don't know how Sweden could play a second rock to take 2 in this end.
够，这球漏一大半呢，只挡上1/3。对呀，你觉得呢？够不够？我觉得这个球在那边看漏3/2，上面这个球。
这球打完几这个会扣这个？
它会
I'm afraid I'm not sure what they're talking about, but I do think that if they just tap that yellow one back, missing the back counter if possible, they would then lie 2, and it's quite difficult to see how the Swedish team would get any stones. Get a steal of a point, potentially.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what she's trying to do now.
So the decision is made, and Wang has headed down to the far end of the ice, cleaned her stone. So 2 stones remaining in this end. This one of Wang, and the last stone held by Sissy Ostlund. She's certainly not played much weight here. And they're sweeping very hard to see if they can get the stone through this gap. I think she's on the guard. She certainly is. Oh, that's really a poor shot, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Not sure if she can take 2 now, if she plays a hit on her own yellow one, because the red one will stick on the red one in the back, on the forefoot.
Så att den går förbi. Men om vi träffar insida och den dessutom eventuellt skaver så borde den i alla fall om något gå ditåt.
It's almost impossible to get 2 here, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
As you pointed out, the 2 red stones are lined up straight with each other.
Då vill man inte spela den så hårt.
And the one she's going to use to hit isn't going to count any shot. And the yellow one that's locked right onto the red on the top left side as we look at it, it's not going to outcount the one on the right hand side belonging to China, I don't think, because it's completely locked against the red one. So it's going nowhere.
Jo, den finns, men vi funderar om man kan slå den rakt på och få skavar förbi den.
Not even with a draw, she can take 2.
Ja, den har inte då fastnar tjockt, alltså tjappa. Nej.
I don't really think there's a possibility.
Yeah, Sweden looking at every which way to get to, but there's no line which they can take which is going to give them their 2.
Den här tror jag tjappa, men kanske bara med en... Jag vet inte vilken fart egentligen.
I think that shot that
Är det 40?
Ostlund has just tapped, it's impossible for it to lie second shot, I think.
4?
Lesh,
Det gör ingenting.
even if she hit really hard on the left-hand side of it, I don't think it will spring it over enough to lie 2 shots.
I don't think so either.
Risk att släppa ett. Ja. Det är ju liksom... De är ju inte
I'm not
riktigt
sure if it
omlott.
might even move the
Nej, det
yellow
kan inte.
shot.
Ja, fast träffar du här och den där går så ska vi ju den. Ja, och jag tänker träffar vi lite där och man tänker att de är en sten så borde det. Man tänker att de där är en sten så borde den ju gå ditåt om vi har pytt insida. Ja,
So this is the second
fast du vill ju skava
very
på den här.
lengthy discussion by the Swedish team.
Ja, just det. Spela en 4. Ja. Man inte får tillräckligt med drag så att den går snett av sig själv. Ja, lite lurigt. 4. Egentligen tjaft. Ja. Och få touchen så att vi får den förbi den bakerst.
So finally Sissy Ostlund's up at the other end.
Sida.
And I think, despite everything, they are going to hit this yellow shot. Well, not very hard, the hit. Maybe hoping for a roll across that would lie in the second shot position, but I'm not sure if it will.
Oh.
Well, I think it's just one to the Swedish team.
One for sure.
I think it might be two.
Ooh, yes, now we see the overhead. It looks as if it could be. Yeah. We're not getting a measure. Well, it will be a 2-pointer for Sigfridsson. And with that, they jump into a 2-1 lead at the end of the second end of play here.
Ja, precis. Lite närmare. Jag blir lite så här lur på din 90. Den får sån sjuk böj på slutet. Ja. Cissi tyckte den såg lite så ut i släppet. Jag såg inte det härifrån. Jag tyckte inte.
换了不就没有那方面的顾虑了？
对。
对吧？球劲儿太大了，13.2。
对，今年的对吧？
Tagit linan som jag tycker den drar också. Det är svårt att jämföra en dragning och en take. Ja, jag tycker din 50, den är ju ändå ganska nära linan också. Ja. Va? Ja. Ja. Framför. 10. 15. Vi försöker bara vara lite konsekvent tror jag. Så absolut. Tror jag vi kommer underfund med det. Det är bra. Var ska jag? Framför. Ganska försiktig. 0. Den är ganska bra.
So in 3, and this time Sweden's Margareta Sigfridsson getting the play into action. They lead 2-1 after that previous end. Just looking for the centre guard, as close to the house as she can get it, really.
A little bit heavy sliding right behind the tee line.
有点大哈。姐这量多少？14秒，13秒96，有点大哈。13。
Vi var ju 05.10 va, du och Cissi här. Ja, 0 är nog. 0 är väl bra marginal. Yes. Det känns kort, men linjen är bra. Bra linje! Ja, bra fart. Inte kort om något, men jag tror den är Helskala. Maria om något. Helskala. Över Kälarne. Bra fart, Megan. Bra. Bra fart. Bra koll. Bra koll, den här hade jag kunnat sopa ihjäl.
So China electing to come round that guard, not going for the corner guard. Out in front, and with it, the play is in the house at an early stage. Anju just going for the hit and roll across to lie 2. Oops, not quite. Well, they're both stuck in the house, but not by very much.
9秒，感觉一直往上走。
你知道一开始为啥没敢下线卡吗？因为我感觉量有点大。
哎妈，完全没感觉这这么大，9秒力量。
The hit and stick on the wing here, the request for Wennerstrom. I think maybe just hoping to move it a bit further over behind the guard, although it would be right in the back ring if she had done that. China playing the same shot, but they're hoping for the roll out the way, away from that centre guard.
不随便，这感觉擦飘去了。我说等一等吧。
Similar shot again for Wennerstrom. Looks a little bit wider this time.
Okay.
Well, she just creeps out the house.
14秒5。
14秒5，完了擦一擦呗。
Liu to draw as far away as possible from that second Chinese stone on the extreme edge of the rings on the left, looking from the skip's perspective. This one has to be in. I think it is. Yep.
我感觉不撒就进不去了，你这。
So a more open end of play this time, Rafaela?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Bra fart. Ja, bra fart.
Sweden is almost forced to play the hits because if they go behind the center guard, be a risk of getting 3 for China this end. So they're just trying to hit and roll behind the center. Hasn't quite worked out yet.
Wang then, her first stone here in the third end. A draw to the house and spread as far away as possible from the other shot belonging to China already in the house. Struggling a bit for weight, it's got to count in the rings.
Short.
Ja, jag är med på det. Ja, bara. Kom med rundning sen. Ja. Ja.
Dämpat. Igen. Försiktigt. 3.
This time the Swedes are just taking no risks, going for the hit on the one remaining Chinese stone in the house.
Okay. Bra. Ja.
I think China's trying to split their own red corner guard now, so they
传一下这碗就来
lie
了。
two.
下线的话，看直接把它传进来也行。
Would you do that?
看你都行。
I don't know.
我感觉
Good
顺着好
question.
传一点。
It's quite a tough shot,
稍微薄一些，
but
但也都行，看你。
if you make it,
顺序吧，你感觉哪个好传就用。
pretty good.
顺着那边那个绳感觉。
我觉得这个稍微有一点闭，因为我刚才
I suppose she can promote the red one a little bit on the wide side, knock it onto the yellow, which
Yeah,
would keep it from going out of play, and her shooter would roll right across to the other side and lie two Chinese stones quite well spread apart from one another.
这个点。
Yeah, I think even if you hit it just nose and tap it back,
直接跟传进来
it's not a bad result either.
Certainly, probably easier than the one I suggested. It doesn't look such a good angle from here,
传一个或者是分一下喝进去，
so yeah, tapping it
不太好分好。
up into the 8-foot circle, something like that, would be a pretty good shot.
Yeah, I think so.
正传呗。
行，这传进正常正传也行。
再来一点点。
13秒5左右力量就行。
行，不行我正传了。
哎，哇，等一下，等一下。
So the last of the third players' stones being delivered by
9、
Wang.
二，擦一擦，擦一擦二。这边擦一擦，哦。
不送你点点，不放你点点好了。
这儿点还行，但是不下呀。
不放那样点应
Not
该还
really the
行。
result they were hoping for. Hit it too much on the outside. Now it's lying behind the T line. Good chance for Sweden now to just freeze their red one and lying shot behind the center guard.
En däremot. Ja. 10. Ska man tänka något här? Att vi säkert ska dra den emot? Eller behöver vi tänka något som sopare? Hellre dutta lite än... Ja. Se till att vara skottet. Se till att vara skottet liksom. Ja. 10 var ju bra sist spelade. Ja.
Sissy Östlund.
Okej, linjen! Baksida! Baksida! Rent! Ja! Baksida! Rent! Bara rent! Bara rent! 10 baksida! Bra fart! Bra gå! Vart är vi? 10 baksida! Se till att vi är fryst! Ja! Ja, linjen! Ja,
Just trying to draw behind the centre guard of their own.
Hårt, 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 hårt!
I'd like to have this one fully buried. And of course it needs to be more in line with the red and lie first shot. So light in weight, but they did stand and look at it for a while. They should have been sweeping earlier maybe.
或者不行，投一个或者两个。
我感觉往那儿粘一个好一点。这个球感
China
觉
now
不眼
just
熟了，
freezing the yellow stone.
他这个14秒07到那块儿。14秒07。14
秒07。
嗯。
14秒，往那粘个错角。
行，
加油。
上面就行。
another delicate shot here. And Wang just trying to block the way in here. She will still be looking to see if there's any way that she can score 2, but it's going to be the last stone of the end for her to do that, I think. Drawing right round to face the one she's got there. That's still on as a shot, I think, Rafaela.
Yeah, I don't think that she wanted to play the center guard, because now Sissy can come and play around and even line shot, or even if she's just top 4, there's no way for China taking 2.
So Sissy Oslund trying to do just what you said, in turn draw.
Looks a bit heavy.
Seemed to be curling very much. It ran pretty straight for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a good shot, but it has shown a line for Bernese Wang. She's got to outcount that yellow stone on the top of the 4-foot circle. So a precise draw shot from Bernese Wang here will earn her a 2-pointer. Can she make it? That's the question. With this draw shot here, she should make it. It's a pretty standard draw. Just has to get the right line and the right weight.
Typical skip stone. Draw right onto the button.
Looks like it's struggling for weight.
Yeah, a little bit light.
It's quite a long way off the pace. So with that failed draw by Bernese Wang, China just pick up a single point in this third end. They'll tie the game at 2 points each. But the last stone advantage will go back to Sigfridsson and her Swedish team. So after end 3, 2-2.
我觉得可能走的那个靠外点，可能就稍微涩一点，稍微涩一点。
但是上了那个一半一半之后，好像就涩了。OK， 那块
还是你俩负责力量，我俩负责点线。你俩先把那个球放到该6区的时候6区，该5区5区。线路的这个问题，然后完了我们俩告诉你下线或者顶线擦。
行
，OK， 来，加油！
其实刚才不是这样的，我俩刚才出来一直擦喊3、4，然后他4，我说3，完了后来吧一直顶线擦，完了然后你俩好像喊了个不，完了是线大，
就说
线大，
我说不磕
啊，反正就听喊线大，完了是换刷了吗？完了啥也听不着，完了我俩又开始擦，就是下回咱俩还是得。
喊过，我就喊不磕，我说6区不磕。
加油带一直擦着，多抬头。
不是一直顶线擦好了，刚其实一直出来一直擦，但是喊了一句啥就没听清，然后就停了。
站位吗姐？
先站位吗？
啊，3区。
加油！2区，2、3，3区啊！
下线慢一点啊。
So welcome back to the Bern Ladies Cup 2017, coming to you from the curling ban Almend in Bern, of course. And I'm Richard Harding. With me today to describe the action, Rafaela Kaiser. And the score is at 2-2 after 3 ends. But crucially, the last stone advantage here in the 4th end belongs to Sweden's Margarita Sigfridsson.
Ganska försiktig. Gärna dra den på linje om det går. Dra om ni kan. Bra. Bra koll. Bra Maggan. Bra. Vänta så att det kommer en center.
So the first stone in the house, second one an attempt to guard it from the Chinese. Sigfridsson just trying to draw right round the whole lot and lie back of the forefoot. A little bit heavy though. Lee is really trying to follow it and lie in the forefoot, which she does. Quite a nice shot. Sigfridsson then calling the removal of the guard. Well, off it goes, and the shooter rolls off to the edge, leaving the house exposed. So guard called this time. Might just over curl a little bit.
Yeah, and a little bit short as well.
起。
With the amount of curl on this ice, Rafaela, I guess that doesn't really guard very much, that shot.
No.
Ja, den är inte i spel för den träffen.
I think it's even possible to hit the top redstone that's fully covered by the guard with just a soft weight takeout.
Vänta. Jonas! Helt upp! Helt upp! Här. Tappar mycket fart nu, men... Nina! Kan Nina!
Well, she just caught a very small piece of that. But China still lie 2 in the 4-foot circle. So the attempt of this shot, just to come around that long guard and lie a third stone in the front of the house. Pretty good attempt, but it's not going to outcount the yellow back counter of Sweden. It's a useful place to be, though, I think.
Yeah, you can see later too, maybe tap back. It's quite a little bit dangerous for China now, though, because if Sweden can make the double takeout, they'll be lying with 3 stones, yellow stones in the house. Oh, that touched the guard.
Well, that was pretty lucky in the circumstances.
Kapligt att få träff när den är sådär högt upp. Bra med träff.
Well, see it again. Just touching the guard and still making a connection with the ones at the back, but
Hörde ju till och med träffen.
Chinese do still lie first and third shot. And I think this time she's coming down the line to at least maybe guard the one at the back, but maybe fully into the house.
Yeah, they can
They
be
definitely
one
want to
back,
lie
yeah.
3, don't they? Or lie 2 anyway.
Oh, it was really short. Even the player went up and tries to help sweeping. Nice result.
我以为力量小。这边滑。不是，但是我寻思这边不是正常吗？他打下来不卖了。Bakens fart!
Well, in spite of the panic from third player Wang, turned out all right.
Yeah.
Min nolla var här, va? Ja, du ja. Men... Det var skönt att få ner den en bit, tycker jag.
Bakens fart!
Nej, bakens fart. Ja. Nej. 85-90 tror jag. Ja.
Christina Bertrup then just trying to catch a piece of this Chinese stone and lie about. Well, she threads it out of the rings. So the hit and roll behind the centre guard, is that the aim here, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
So Wang trying to hit this stone. She has hit this quite precisely to get the roll across in behind the guards. Is she going to catch enough of it? No, she's not. So it will over curled.
Yeah, now the chance for Sweden. Line 2. Not sure if she's trying to roll behind her own corner guard.
So definite chance for Sweden to pick up 2 points here. They do have the last stone in this fourth end. This is an important one though. Needs to roll to just the right spot, Rafaela.
Yeah. If she rolls behind a center, it gives China the chance to just come right up to it, but like it's curling a lot.
Is it going to stick around?
Yeah, not bad.
No, and there is a little bit of cover behind it too, which means it's tougher to get it out of there. At least without sacrificing your shooter.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good, I guess. Offensive call by China now, trying to play one right behind the center guard.
Well, she better make this, because if she doesn't, she's going to lose at least 2, probably 3 if Sweden can hold their shooter with the last stone, depending what they've got left. So biggish risk here. I think there was a double on the back 2 Swedish stones if she wanted to go for it. But she didn't. Plenty of weight with this one, I think.
Yeah. It's gonna go right through.
Well, it's not forcing the issue much into the Swedish rink's armory of shots. All she has to do is draw for 2. So, not really forcing the play here, but New Wang with that shot. She was just heavy and wide.
Yeah.
So Sigfridsson with this draw shot for 2 in the 4th end. This looks pretty good. Needs to stop though.
Yeah, she has some backing.
So with that draw shot to the back counter of China's by Sigfridsson, 2 shots are gained, and it brings the score to a 4-2 advantage for Sweden after 4 ends of play in this 3rd round knockout game.
Snyggt, bra tålamod.
注意点，你还是注意点亮控，注意点扫描判断啊。对，1、2，加。吓得挺没有。
他就一回身一个黑影，你知道吗？那咱哪是慢？你瞅人那么那头，完咱才打到这边，故意的吧他？
快点，于姐说你跟他们说。
Jättebra. Håller vi lite tätt. Vi är ganska liksom vassa på något sätt. Ja, får de det bara stämma lite bättre så. Hon har missat ganska många sina skräckstenar. Ja, hon spelar inte så bra. Vore skönt att få in nu, va? Ja. Ja. Ganska aktiv. Bra linje! Fin linje. Ganska rakt där. Böjer mycket nu. Du kan hålla igång lite sist. Böjer mycket nu. Ja. Bra snack linje. Bra. 0-5.
So this 5th end gets underway with a shot into the full 4-foot circle by Margarita Sigfridsson. The Swedish have their 2-point advantage now in the 4th, after 4 ends in this 5th end. So they can try hard to play the game in the house. They don't need all the guards out. They just want to score some points.
Kan vi hålla rent i alla fall? Gärna Maria om ni kan. Den har chansen. Tycker den har chansen på Eka. Ja. Bra koll. Samma.
Did they want to play in the house, or were they looking for a center guard?
Yeah, I think they were quite happy coming in, but maybe just into making it tougher to make the double.
Yeah. I think China now is looking for the hit and roll behind their corner guard.
Well, hit and roll, hoping for a little bit more roll to get behind that cover, I think.
喊10，完了你就喊个11秒5。我刚刚又想喊11，完了你喊。Yep.
Maria Wennerström, second for Sweden.
Bra. Bra. Bra Maria. Den 2. Bra där. Bra.
Jinli Liu, this time going for the takeout. Maybe just hoping to roll in front of the Swedish stone on the 4-foot circle. Either way, that shot or the roll behind the guard, not quite what she had in mind there. And Wennerström again will be asked for this takeout. Nice shot there from Wennerström.
OK。
10秒5。
So this time, just trying to line up the double with this one.
Ganska jämnvågade. 4. 3 också, okej? 3. Bra.
So Sweden 2 ahead in this 5th end. Just hoping to remove this front stone of China's. And they will roll across to the other side of the house. No danger.
Bra spel. Bra. 10 den där.
Ja，14秒。
行。
Ray Wang then.
8血，8，稍微点点线啊，8，喝了，8、9，轻喝，太差，点线，哇，喝了，喝了，轻喝，
Just going for the dead freeze.
姐这一定要多少
？13秒。
有点大哈。
13秒。
祝贺。
13秒这个。
Vill du spela en hård med tjockträff? Är det 90 nu? 80.
Christina Bertrup. Just trying to dislodge that Chinese stone out of the house. I think if they catch half of it, the shooter will go, but they'll still lie too. Oh well, it was good enough to force the take of both stones there.
什么呀？
打甩。
行，不行连不点了呗。
10秒，10秒5离点。
OK，
加油！
加油！我奔打地
So
啊，奔打地。
Bernese Wang assessing that probably not much chance to get her 2 at this stage.
10秒，10秒5。
Yeah, I think they're just trying to play at the end because the red corner guard is really high, so it's tough to cover behind it.
So with that shot, we have a clear house, only one guard in play, which you can see on the bottom right of your picture.
Inte vi ska ge dem nollan. Tycker inte vi ska ge dem nollan.
Det känns som att det vore okej.
Jag nästan hellre så än låta dem nollan.
And this game is proceeding at a glacial pace. Slow
Jag tycker
game.
nog att du ska dra där.
All the other games and the other sheets are ahead of this one.
Då tycker jag att vi måste ju dra på vitt i alla fall. Så de inte bara drar runt alltihop.
Ja, vi kommer ju komma åt er.
Would you go and play behind the corner guard now?
I think that's what she's decided.
Det är så högt upp. Vi törs nästan, eller?
Ja, man kan väl ha den på vitt.
So 3
Det är ju bra.
skip stones remaining.
Jättebra.
För att de inte ska gå runt.
And Sissy Osland going to try and pose the question as to whether she can steal a point here by coming round that corner guard, I think.
Det här tror jag, men
Fortfarande tror jag 10 är bra.
ganska lång väg. Ja, på 10 du.
10 är bra.
Han var 10 här.
Gott om plats!
4,
Lämna kort!
4, 8.
Lämna kort!
Greppa mycket nu. 10. 10. Greppa mycket.
Tappa nu, men 4 till. Ända på 10.
Risk på bakom.
Bra koll.
Ja, 15.
Nu då?
Maybe a little chance for China to still take 2 in this end.
Well, I think they could perhaps tap that one out and roll behind the guard. There'd be no harm in trying to do that, I don't think, Rafaela.
Där.
Yeah.
They would then be looking for a miss from Osland, really, I think, with the next stone, or maybe a tap and roll into the open so that they can be removed. So Bernese Wang take out on the stone of Sweden's, and hopefully the roll if you're Chinese.
Gilla dit den där vicken då.
So Sissy Osland coming down now to play her last stone.
4. Det är bra.
One more to go from Bernese Wang. She'll be looking for this one to run in behind that guard, make it tough for Wang.
Jag med. Bra fart! Rent! Bra fart!
Det är bra Cissi.
Rätt fart.
Bra. Det är bra. Jag trodde vi skulle kunna få lite mer
So that take out leaves Sweden lying one, but it's completely open for Sissy Osland. Sorry, for Bernese Wang to take a point.
跳就行。
Trouble really is that she's looking for more than 1 point. Sweden engineered a pretty good end here to force just to take a single or blank the end and go forward with the last stone in the next end.
Yeah, I think they're looking for the blank here.
So this takeout from Wang, just hoping to half the Swedish stone and run the shooter out of play. So mission accomplished. With that takeout, the end is indeed blanked. The score will remain at 4 shots to 2 for Sigfridsson over China's Wang. After 5 ends of play and 3 ends remaining.
还是稍微有点弧线，这面也好，那面也好，都多少有一点。然后那还是往这边打的时候，那个稍微滑一点，说注意点亮空就行，打边区。啊，来了，1、2，加油！
我不想把手发干，老黑了。
哪不黑呀？光手。
我这儿白呀。
Ja, 10 på innan. Ja. Tråkigt där. Men jag tycker att det känns löst. Ganska rakt. Man brukar vara där. Gärna byta om det går. Framför 10. Vänta då. Bra. Bra.
啊，等会儿，我使的5-6。
不是你跟我画，
跟你换的。
对，确实你已经。
So welcome back again to the 6th end here in Bern. Curling Ban Almend Bern. Margareta Sigfridsson and her Swedish team are 2 shots up on China's Wang. 4 shots to 2 they lead here in the 6th end. There are 3 more ends of play, including this one, in this game.
OK。来点，猜猜呀，hard，yep。
I think China's really looking now for taking 2 this end to tie the game up.
98. Det känns bra. Den som hakar. Ren. Ren. Vi framför. Håll rent. Gärna ren. Bra linje. Helst inget alls. Gärna heka helt. Så har vi chansen. Gärna dra. Gärna dra lite. Men den är ja.
And again, Sweden just piling their stones into the house at the early part of this end.
Var den lite lättare eller? På det också. Jag tycker verkligen har gått in många gånger på som andra scenen. Tycker jag verkligen. Där.
Overswept this one a little bit.
这力量大点吧。
没掐着 ，OK， 掐这个。
Yeah, they wanted to keep the shooter in play there, I think, Rafaela.
Yeah, it's really important at this time because now Sigfridsson can just peel the corner guard and then there's nothing left for China to take 2 in this end.
Ja, försök vicka lite om det går.
Oh well.
Mistake.
Unless there's a mistake from Sweden.
有机会呀。
10秒。
10秒吗？
啊，10秒就行。10秒，OK，要，开，要，
开始
，OK。
Well, they held that stone quite well, but it did just overcurl a little bit and run out to the open. So it can be seen from the other end, maybe not all of it from Skip's hack position in the hack, but it can certainly be seen. So playing a kind of controlled weight takeout in this, Maria Wennerstrom. Looks like a good looking line. Can she get an inside roll here to get in behind her own yellow counter? Nope. Seemed to run a little bit straight at the end there.
选一个呢？
快先选一个。
选一个。
选打这么有
顺着呢？好。
China's just looking for the draw
顺
right
着
here.
顺
Or
着
are
选一
they-
个，它打话有没有相关？
yeah.
这个球可能稍微有点色，我发现。14秒，14.5。
力量小，
So Yin
气都可以啊。
Liu at second.
下线，下线。
I'm going to go at making this draw round the centre stone.
往下踩才可以。往下踩踩腰，
下线踩
踩腰2选。
Just didn't curl quite enough.
哇，都擦大了，后边又停了呢。
这个球是交换。
4. Styra mycket. Ja.
Ja! 3!
Nej! Egen. Okej så, okej.
Well, they won't mind one little bit in removing that short guard. That's perhaps the main thing that posed a danger to them.
你看滋儿一下子。
Yeah, now not
你觉得哪好一点？我
not
先站
that
一
easy
个。
for China because if they just remove the yellow stone, there's a double possibility for Sweden. So they might have to freeze it or put up another guard.
但我觉得现在打是不是有点早呀？对呀、我要打甩，它是有双飞吗？
打甩的话，
我觉得粘一个比它近，
甩到这儿的话倒没有。
但是我要往这
要不
投
现在
一个，
打甩，我觉得以他们的容易太容易打大包。
嗯，粘一个，
青稞它也行。
你感觉哪个好点儿？
我觉得都可以。
那粘一个吧。
往这来一个。
啊。
那就往这来一个吧。
是吧？
嗯。
不然打甩是不是太早？我第一个。
对他们来讲的话，击打的话可能太容易了，给他们增加点难度呗，就是相对的，是不是？
我比较喜欢让他粘一个，现在打甩的话就容易，因为还有还有4个球，
对，那你就往这一块粘一个，投一个。
一个网，他打太早了。
加油！
Looks like they've made their decision, going for the freeze, I think.
Yes.
14.5啊，14秒14.5之间就是，加油！
At long last. Now, having taken so long to decide the shot, quite often they don't make the shot, so.
Yeah, that's true.
6，点点线啊！
平线，
下线操，离岸大一点。
Not far away, I don't think.
过水。
No, we're a little bit heavy.
是吗？9了。
89吧，猜要。
太大了这
刚才是
个。
想要旋过来，但是感觉我怕擦出去。
这样
是挺容易，是挺容易擦出去的这个球。
啥？
这球如果要过，是挺容易擦。
Yeah, easy double now for Sweden.
Yes. And no major issues in trying to execute this one. No guards in play.
Sorry, jag är lite schizo. Så långt du kan Maggan. Hela vägen ut! Jobba nu! Ja, det är bra Kina. Nice.
Well, losing the shooter, but she did connect with both the Swedish stones.
Vi skulle ha råd med den där träffen.
哦，等一下
9秒50秒。
Very important for China to hit and stick.
Yes. Well, it was a loose shot from
这边可直了呢。这个力量有点大，
Wang.
这个得9秒9秒5了。
气死我了。
Great chance to lie two and try to put some real pressure on the Swedish team, but halving the stone and running out is not putting any pressure on Sissy Osland. So we're on to the skip stones now in the sixth end.
Yeah, and I think we're looking at another blank here.
Lägger den där. Bra.
我再往那儿粘一个呗。
粘一个得14秒，它那个后期。
啊，
粘一个得14秒。
14秒。第6局。
13秒5到14秒都行。
So there's just the one stone in the back of the house belonging to Sweden.
She's trying to freeze onto the yellow one.
行，
Looks like it.
It does.
14秒。
It's not really good opportunity to take two. I think I just blank it and take another run in the next end.
Yes, not had much in the way of building up to try to get the two-pointer.
No, you might even have to take one.
9、90。
打吧，小了。
So the Chinese stone is in front of the Swedish yellow one in the house there, but it's not too complicated to remove it, and you might even stick around yourself in the house.
Yeah, I can force China to take one and take the advantage of last stone in the 7th end.
So Sissy Ostland's second stone here in end number 6. She wants to take this out and not jam it on the back one. Oh. Well. That's the reason you draw one in front of the other ones of your opponent.
Yeah.
Just for moments like that.
两面相关性差不多哈。往里甩，10秒。
这边面大。
So a chance here for Bernese Wang to pick up 2 points, tie the game at 4-4.
这边面大，往这边甩。
Just tap this one out the back without catching her own red Chinese stone in the back 12-foot circle and hold her shooter in play.
小一点力量呢，姐。
So she has to be accurate for line more than anything, as long as she's got the weight. The weight just needs to be enough to tap that out the back. But the line is all important here.
头不是能留力，如果力量太大，打薄了不就没了？
And if she hasn't allowed enough ice, they'll be frantic screaming to sweep as soon as the stones let go, so we'll have an indication of why, probably in a moment.
11秒，11秒5。
加油！
加油！
So here we are in the 6th end. Just trying to tap and stick. Trying to keep it on the high side. And will her shooter stay? No, it won't. She had much more room for the roll if she took it on the other side of the shot.
Yeah, I think it might have been a little bit too much weight as well.
And pretty heavy, yep. So with that rather poor outcome from a China perspective, they do pick up a point to narrow the score to 4-3, but the last stone advantage goes back to the Sigfridsson team heading into end number 7.
But 他都定完了，完了，我感觉本来我就说让他往这边来了，但是我说他顺着那个往这边磕。
肯定是往这边甩，因为这边面积大嘛。
对啊，但是。
咱们这一场兵没打过往外旋的，没打过往外旋。
加油！
都是打的那个，都是打的就是那个正常的旋转。
我失误，他给冰玉姐一次机会；你失误，他给丽姐了一次机会。
加油！
哎呀，3和1都行。
嗯，
先3吧。
先3吧。
So welcome back to end number 7 here in Bern at the Bernese Ladies Cup curling event 2017, the 49th of these events. Not all of them in this rather splendid building. This building arrived around 1999, 2000 time, I think, 2000. I'm afraid I remember playing in the old one a long time ago. So this 7th end, I beg your pardon.
Really nice tick shot.
Yes. And Sweden are only 1 point ahead, but they do have the last stone advantage here. And they're playing with, I think, a level of confidence that shows that they feel a little bit more secure than just a 1 point game away from China. So the basic aim for the Chinese is to have the game in front of the house and towards the centre of the house, so that they can try and steer the play to the forefoot, hoping that their stone's going to be in the back there somewhere. Make it tough for the Swedes to outcount them, but Sweden, of course, just want the play in the house, and then they can hit everything out that doesn't belong to them. So So what's the plan here, Rafaela, do you reckon?
Well, China definitely is looking for a steal or a force. So they have to put up another center guard, because I don't think the other two guards they have are good enough. And Sweden's just looking for the peel, trying to keep it easy and the house open. They don't have to take any risk here.
Well, I think she threw that stone back when she came out on the delivery.
Yeah, just popped it a little bit.
So missing all of them allows China to put another guard up, perhaps, or come around and lie on the forefoot behind that one, probably more likely. That will be the shot, I think, if she can make it.
Yeah, I think they're looking for a good shot now.
So 4-3 the scoreline, as you can see, or you could see from the board there. Back to Maria Wennerström and her second shot in this 7th end.
Just curled a little bit too much. They were looking for the hit and roll onto the outside.
10秒10秒5还是9秒9秒5
10秒5
10秒。
So the stone removed, but the shooter remaining in the 4-foot circle. Chance here for China to hit and roll behind the guard cover on the right hand of the side of the house as you look from the home end. Is she going to get the roll? A bit, but not enough.
老吓人，是吧？这么有效果？我都一着急都喊错喊擦了，刚才都。
Bra, bort med den. Jag gillar båda.
So Christina Bertrup, her first stone here in end number 7.
Kom igen! Bra fart! Ja! Fart! Fart!
And they want to move this stone as far away from the centre as possible, because the closer it is, the easier it is for China to hit and roll in behind the guard.
Yeah. Oh, she almost made the double.
Well, she got behind the cover a bit, but I think it's still quite visible for Christina Bertrup to tap it out. So that will be her attempt here. She's got a good-looking line on this one, I think. She needs to curl at the end.
Okay. Det är bra. Bra där. 5.
And the other route to the last 4 in the A group. The other game involved in that in this session was between Alina Patz, who we saw in our earlier game, and Germany's Andrea Schopp. And Patz won that game 6 shots to 2.
那就跟13秒5、14秒之间投吧，加油！
Come around and be fully buried behind this guard, which is covering the 4-foot circle.
Looks pretty good.
My goodness.
Maybe just a touch too heavy.
Just a fraction too far. Great looking line though, right round behind the guard.
Yep. Precis. Ja. Jag tror också vi behöver den fart, vi är lite längre in nu så det är bra. här såg försiktig ut. Den är nästan igenom.
That looks really heavy.
It does. My goodness.
Gonna go right through.
Oh, a very loose shot from
Förklaring.
Sissy Östlund at this stage in the game.
Yeah. Now really good opportunity for China to put another one in there and make it really tough for Sissy to even score one. So good steal opportunity.
And where would you put this one, Rafaela, exactly, do you think? Bearing in mind there's a guard just out of our picture on the top of the screen.
I think I'd put it top 4, yeah. Right there where she puts her broom head right now. So if she taps it back, the one in the back would still be better than the shot she's playing. I mean, even top 8 is not bad either, but I think top 4 would be pretty good.
还是正常旋进去，然后完了看不行粘上自己的或者六区，还是说五区上
So
头。
top of the 4 foot and half hidden maybe?
Yeah, or even fully hidden.
Or fully hidden would be better still. Allowing Sissy Östlund the chance just to draw a cool draw to the button. But
Yeah, because if it only be half hidden, there might be a possibility for a double takeout.
加油！
6区，加油！
行。
So here we go then. Wang. Chance to try and force Sweden into another mistake with this stone.
6区，看力量，5、6，
A little bit less weight than the last one's what she wants, but this looks as if it needs to curl quite a long way to have any effect. It's quite a bit wider than the first one.
往下擦一擦吧。
I think there's this
这个没下来。
double now.
这力量还挺好，就是没太掉啊这个。
Med clearing eller vill vi ha någon? Jag tänker clearing. Släpper
Weight was perfect, just didn't curl enough.
Ja. Nej, precis. Vi har faktiskt inget
Do you
alternativ.
think there's a chance to hit one onto the other and retain your shooter to pick up 3?
Maybe.
Ja. Bara lite utsida va? Ja.
Yeah, I think so.
Bort med henne bra.
So the last stone here of the 7th end belongs to Sissy Östlund. And she's going to try the double takeout, or at least one, and stick on the nose, or the double takeout to remove them both.
Det är bra. Kan man kan.
Well, she will jam it and roll the
Där är bra.
counter across, but China steal a point there to tie the game up at 4-4 after 7 ends.
Bra. Vi spelar det där spåret med. Det var svårt. Foka lite extra. Sista. Japp,
加油！说实话呀，我抻着左边胯有点疼。
一区。加油。
进了下线，下线，
下线，
下线，
你跑呀！
下线往下带着点儿
2区。
往下带着点儿，3区也可以往下带带。
So 4-4 the score in this
分效果差不多
game
小下擦
featuring
再往下擦，再往下擦，再往下
Wang from China and Sweden's Margareta Sigfridsson. I'm Richard Harding, and with me is
站着吧。
Rafaela Kaiser. We're bringing you this game this afternoon from the Bernese Ladies Cup.
65. Bra fart.
This is the third round in the A division of knockouts. So you can get knocked out into the B division, then the C, but you have to keep winning once you're down there or you really are out. The fast way to the later stages is keep winning in the A division. So this game was one of 4 in the A division at this stage. So China have to now try to engineer a steal of another point, having just done it once. Maybe they can do it twice.
Yeah.
But up to that point, it was against the run of play. Sweden looked pretty much in control of the game.
They did, but that's curling. It sometimes changes really fast.
Lite lösare. Ganska mycket lösare. Baktolv. Baktolv. Precis ut. Äsch.
So 2 guards up for China. So a bit too heavy really with that, lying in the back of the house. Now Wennerstrom the chance to try and clear both these stones out. Well, she got a piece of each of them, but the second one just moves across the ice to lie as another guard, but not quite such a useful one as the one in the middle.
No, corner guards are not really dangerous in this last end. All Sweden is looking for to have a open forefoot. So for their last shot.
So Jinli Liu again, her second stone here. Again being called for a guard. And same strategy as the last end as far as Sweden are concerned. Try to keep the front of the house clear so that they can get at the middle as much as possible. And there wasn't too much wrong with the strategy at the last end. It was more the shot play which let them down laterally. So Wang her first stone here in end number 8, the final end of regulation play.
我可以去了，接着就行。
在线吗？
OK，
我不用擦，不用擦。
OK， 我不用擦。哦
Just wanted to draw a little bit further and stop.
，OK， nice shot。
It's a good spot to be. So the hit and run from Christina Bertrup will be enough to keep the forefoot available to draw to if required.
3圈。
Yeah, Jen is now just going to put up another center guard,
他说现在站位必须得
hoping for a
他要是打站位
miss from
然后必须得
Sweden.
再往5区投一个。
你是先
对，
先这样。
哇，2、3，哇哇哇，2
So same shot again being requested here.
2区，
3
Just needs to curl a bit more
hard L
to get quite close to the existing China guard.
你说啥意思？根本就理解不了。你没听见你说？我站位认识清楚。
Sigfridsson in no doubt though what to do.
我们ja! Ligger bra jobbat! Ligger bra, täcker. Bra.
So China still lie one shot on the back of the forefoot circle here, as you can see. And one guard on the right they have.
把它摆得离线，把下这圈再往里边有点晚了。
对呀，这是我第2个。
再站一个。没有，这个逆着那侧还行。还行。对，逆着一直在打。
They're going for their center guard one more time, I think.
行，加油。
We're on to skip stones now. So Wang first up with hers.
3、2、3。 3区。 你这第2个挺好悬
So
悬一个先把后边打掉。
Jag tänkte slå. Men,
quite well played that shot I think,
och
but
klippa den, men ni får gärna prata om det.
running out of opportunities in this game. Since this is the last scheduled end.
Nu är det vilket som. Vi kommer behöva dra en sten. Ja. Jag kan nog verkligen slå när jag känner efter lite mer. Kom!
Sweden think about trying to playing behind the guard, or
Well, if they are, what do you think of that?
well, I don't know. I think I just peel the guard one more time, and China's probably gonna put one top 8 foot, so you have to play your last shot into the 4
Vi
foot.
kommer ju få 8 fot att dra på om vi slår garden. Eller?
I think so too. I
Men
think
jag
I
har förståelse
would
för
be
dem.
clearing it away
Känner på något.
Slår vi den så då? Ja.
for sure.
Känner vi för något, ja. Det var mest att det inte finns en väg runt på andra handen. Så att vi har liksom inte 2 vägar in om våran inte blir perfekt eller om de gör en supersten efter oss.
Vi kan spela den handen också om vi vill. Det gör egentligen ingenting att lägga en gard där. Nej, spela den bättre.
Just trying to half this stone. She's on target. So, good shot from Sigfridsson. So where would you put this one?
Well, it really depends on what you want your opponent to throw. Yeah, I think I just played top 8. So Sissy would have to put it right on the T line. I mean, you could also put it top 4 biter, so she'd have to play a hit, but yeah, the only thing is you can really hope for a miss from Sissy.
I think top of the 8 foot's probably as good as anything. She has to stick around with her last stone if she's only going to remove one Chinese stone, because they are tied at 4-4.
Yeah.
She's certainly got plenty weight here. If anything, it could be too far, and she certainly doesn't want to finish behind the tee.
Yeah.
And that's what it looks like from here. Ooh, right on the tee line.
So nose hit for Sissy for the win.
So last stone of the game then. Going to be executed by Sigfridsson for Team Sigfridsson. One of the Swedish teams participating here. So hit on the nose for the game, hit and run out and trying to win the game. So big shot, the last shot. I think it's a pretty good looking line by the reactions to the sweeper. And she will hit it on the nose for her single point. And that gives Sweden's Team Sigfridsson a 5-4 narrow win over Wang. And with that, they will proceed into the last knockout games in the A Road. If they win that, they'll be in the qualifiers. So 5-4 it is for Team Margareta Sigfridsson over China's Wang. Thank you for watching this game this afternoon, and we hope you enjoyed the play, and we look forward to welcoming you back later today. There is a game at 8:15 local time here for you to enjoy. So till then, it's a very good afternoon from Richard Harding, me, Richard Harding, and from Rafaela Kaiser. Thank you, Rafaela, for your
Thanks, it was a pleasure.
Input today, and we'll look forward to welcoming you again soon. Good afternoon.